Hello, and thank you for checking out the video. So this is, the continuation of my playthrough, my first ever playthrough for Diablo 2. We are playing the resurrected version on the PS5. Just quickly make sure you can hear me. One second here. Right, you can hear me. Trying to check, and I forgot I had a headphone connected. I can hear you. Oh, that's good. As long as someone can hear me. Alright. What are we doing again? Search for Kaleem's heart in the sewers under Kurast Bazaar. Where are we now? Oh. So... is there a bazaar nearby? Had a hair in my mouth. Well, I can't see where I am on the map. This is... oh, okay, I can see it now. There we go. Right. So we've got to find a teleporter. So we're trying to find a bazaar. Alright, yeah, okay, cool. So there is a bazaar.
Good to see you.
Alright, let's sort out any items we have here, and then we'll be on our merry way. What's this? Requires more dexterity, steals 5% life per strike. Ooh. What does the sellsword use? Ah, he uses a sword. Oops. Let's have a look. 27 to 51.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to
good use. He loses a lot.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
So you just have the 5% health steal. And keeping him with what he already has. If he starts dying, I'll revive him. I got 100 grand on me. Oh, what are you? Plus 111 to attack rating. What have we got currently? Life and stuff. So I'll just sell this. What are you? Don't need you. Yep. Right. Lastly, chuck that there. And let's be on our way. So we've got to make ourselves to the bazaar. And then from the bazaar, we should be able to find a steward at some point. I believe it's just by here, isn't it? God, I really, really love this guy. Oh no, oh no. Yeah. Oh, whatever. What are you? 75, if nothing else going for you. 72.
I can't use that.
You are? Oh, it's unidentified. Right, someone reveal to me where the bazaar is. Yeah, that's right, you little assholes. Ooh, another ring. Very nice. 2 rings. They must have killed someone with a load of rings. Shared out the loot amongst them. Nope. Right. Considering I feel I've already explored this area quite thoroughly, I'm a little annoyed I've got to do all this again. But I am going to just kind of try to run through it fairly quickly. we're just going to run along the outskirts, and then we could find the way into the bazaar faster. Oh. This looks promising. Hey, here we go, the bazaar. Right. Oh god. How's the pig? And strong. Come on, health, steal your way back up to the top. Black wolf. Oh, my weapon broke. Yeah, that's right. Fuck you, flesh wolf. Right, here we go. Yeah, take that, you prick. Right, start off with that. Do you? You don't repair, do you? No. Oh, that's gone. No one needs scythes around here. Add 1 to 5 fire, bonus damage to the undead. No, you can go. Lightning resistance 7. Replenishing life. Hello, Hastrika. How's it going?
Yes.
There we go. Right. Oh, there we are. Got new weapons. Got me a new companion as well. Yeah, I think that's... Oh yeah, I need to tell how to do these rings. Kind of dead right now on account of eating a full quarter of a watermelon. Yeah, can't go wrong with eating a whole quarter of a watermelon. But otherwise I'm fine and dandy. That's good to hear, and watermelon is amazing. I'll sell that. Replenish life plus 5. I feel like that's probably a sell as well, I guess. Because we got poison there, we got fire, we got life. We don't have lightning resistance anymore, I don't think. Oh, there we are. 21% lightning resist. That bad boy. I'll just sell it. It's gonna go there anyway, so if I need to rebuy it, it'll be there. Replenish life isn't too good. Oh, fantastic. There we go. I got 2 new swords, I think, since you've seen. We got this one that steals 5% mana and 7% life, and 5% resist to poison, amongst some other stuff. And I think you've seen this one, but if not, we got 2% for life and mana from the things we chucked in it. This, I believe, is an old helmet I've had for a while. That is a kick-ass. I know, it's doing well for us. Rune's Song. And we got a new mercenary. Their weapon's not too great, but they're really cool. They keep throwing like ice spikes at people. He's a good man. My face is currently blocking his name, so I'm not sure what his name is. Right, we're trying to find a sewer. Yeah, a sewer. Oh, look at that. So easy. So easy finding the teleporter. Okay. That's weird. I'm in Nightmare Act 5. Oh, I missed that. Nightmare Act 5. And I'm seriously struggling for damage. It's the old Diablo dilemma. You find all sorts of gear, but not the one you need. Yeah. Well, like when I started that Necromancer playthrough, played for like 2 hours, then finally got a second wand, and it wasn't even a good one. I found a pike for my merc, and he's killing everything. Oh. Ooh. It's always good going. All I can do is shout at enemies. Well, do you need to do anything else, really? Oh. Is this where I need to be? Or have I just found an area filled with giant spiders for the fun of it? I've got a fancy name. Chaos Wolf the Slayer. Can a spider flay someone? I don't think a spider can be a flayer. Now don't prove me wrong. Because isn't flaying someone when you like rip their skin off? Or like cut the skin off the body? Explore everything, I shall. Oh, the names. Takes you back. I need to find... I kind of had it for when they done the remake for Zelda, Ocarina of Time on 3DS. But I'd love to be able to play like that sort of game. I met a Puke Snot the Dead. Oh, that's an amazing name. How come I don't get anything like that? Puke Snot the Dead. Oh, what's that? Oh, crude. That's a name that would make a load of the orcs in Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War jealous and envious. It's a magnificent title. You will eventually... Ah. You only find the snot enemies in Act 5. May as well. What are you? I'll take you. Where was it? Ah, right, there's a door by here, look. I see it now. Huh? So how are your skills looking? I'm not sure if I've actually done... I got 2 skill points, I haven't really touched them. We still have the war cry prop... Am I dying? I've been poisoned. I am dying, okay. Yeah, well, I've got... Oh, I can get this one now. Battle orders, which is one that you said was good. So do we... Oh, it's on 3. Do I put that up to 4? Take battle orders. Hmm. Yeah, okay. So that's on LT and... Wait a minute, where's it gone? I can't upgrade it though for some reason. Oh, level 27 to upgrade it again. And the one below it. I gotta be level 30 for that. We'll have to wait on that one sadly. But how do... Oh, for fuck's sake, the door's by here. Alright, come on then. Oh shit, 1 health. Get in there, son. Once you've hit yeah, I'll keep that skill point now, and then we'll work our way up to level 30.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, I paid attention this time. Oops. I found out if you hold, because I'm an idiot and didn't realise it sooner, if you hold, I think it was square, it just instantly transfers the item, and I felt like an absolute fool. Couldn't believe it. I was manually putting them back and forth the whole time, and you could just press square and the game does it for you. All quick like. No nonsense. Right. Absolute fool. Right, come on in game, what you got for me? What was that? Oh, that was a waste. Oh, sewer down. Battle orders is essential. It'll eventually double... Really? I like the sound of that. For how long does it last? Come nightmare, you can't survive without it. That's grim. That's very grim. I don't like my odds. Oh yeah, my health shot up to 500. Who are you? Dragonburn the Unholy. That's an interesting name. He has dragon in it, so I instantly like him. Dragonburn. Oh, come on, my man. There you go. Let's sell some shite and have a look, see what our options are here. We don't need a crossbow. What's this? Sword class. Ooh. Past level 10 or so, the duration is rarely an issue. Fair enough. So give it a little bit of time and we'll have that sorted then, is what you're saying. You should recast every battle. I will make sure I get into the habit of doing that. 23% better. No, get out of here, I don't need you. Let's see how this compares to my guy's sword. So from 27 to 51 to 12 to 30, yeah, balls that. It also affects the duration of your other buff. Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We have more things. Oh shit. You got that. What are you? You are a chipped sapphire. Do I have any of those? Chipped topaz. Flawed sapphire. What are you? Hey, there we go. Chip free. So we have a tier. What was it? We got F tier. F tier. Nef. I've never had an Act 3 No? I really like him. It's pretty cool so far. Ral. L. I would recommend him. Eld. Probably the only thing I can recommend to you in this game. We've got another L. Another Eld. A Nef again. An L once more. An F. And a Nef. Yeah, I got two now. I got two sets, so I just couldn't be asked at the time, to be honest. But I will do it now. Out you go, a lot of you. Oh, look at me knowing shortcuts and stuff now. Yeah. Alright, so if you find a decent sword with two... I do have some swords with two sockets. I'll show you now. Yeah, take them out. Not putting you back, but these are going to go back. I missed something then. You can put tier and L into that. Right, so tier first, then L. Right, okay, we'll check that now. You two just go by there for a second. Is there a difference between the tiers? 2, 2, 2. No, alright, so there's a tier. And there's an L. Do they all do the exact same? 51, 1, 1. Yeah, they appear to be the same as well. Yeah, so we got two. We got this sword by here, which I'm not sure if any of them are good, but I just kept two swords. So look, 5 to 15 with two sockets, and a 7 for 14 with two sockets. That one has a 32 durability. This one only has a 20, and this one requires higher strength. Runes are always... Right, okay. So that's good to know. Probably this one then, the broadsword, slightly better, I think. But then this one has a higher maximum damage, but this one has a higher lower or minimum damage. Oh, decisions. Put them into the crystal sword. Right, okay, I will do that now. 1 second. Right, crystal sword, here we go. What did you say? Tier first, was it? Where is it? Put tier and L in that order. Right, okay. Tier. L. Achievement. Ruth so far. Steel crystal sword. Now it does 9 to 21 damage, 25% increased attack speed, 20 enhanced damage, plus 3 to minimum and maximum, plus 50 to attack rating, 50 chance to open wounds, plus 2 to mana after each kill, and plus 1... What do you reckon, instead of this one? Because this one has the 5 and the 7, so definitely not that one. Tyrell! Hello! Or do you reckon we should, jump off that. Or do you reckon we should give this sword to our buddy the mercenary? Probably not. We're worth more than the mercenary.
I can't use that.
Oh, you suck! Oh, look at my swords now! Let's sell you. I'll keep that sword for a second. Maybe I'll get a mercenary who wants a two-handed sword or something. You can also use the eyes and heart. When it was sword? Oh, that one. Yeah, I think the other sword. Well, is the other sword I gave him better? The other sword I gave him does more damage than this one, and I don't think that sword's as good as either of my ones. The Moog probably needs something to boost his cast rate. He's not attacking. Ah, that's a good point. What, so should I give him... So what should I give him then? Is that a sword as well? A Gale Spike. So what's his cast rate? It doesn't say. But yeah, you're right. That does make sense. So what if I give him this staff?
I can't use that.
No. You're a terrible wizard. We'll just go back to killing things. He has a cool shield though. My advice would be not to bother with him much. Yeah, that's fair. Alright then, we'll just... I don't know, he seems to do some decent stuff from time to time, like that. Oh. What you want is an Act 2 Merc in Nightmare. Your guys should do okay until then. Right. Well, hopefully I remember that when I get to Nightmare. Because at the moment I'm not sure if I'm going to keep going for this guy with like through to Nightmare, or use the Necromancer that I created to play when I'm not streaming. But I've got so many new games recently, I'm barely playing him. I got where is it? Oh, there it is. I got myself the Demon Slayer game. I'm not sure if you can see that. I think you can kind of see it. Got the Demon Slayer game, which is really cool. Really enjoying it. Plays like Ultimate Ninja Storm, kind of. And the new Fire Emblem. Yeah, I think you can see that one quite clearly. So I've been playing those, and today bought myself some manga to read. I've also been watching either by freezing all enemies or creating... Oh no, I think I missed something there. Act 2. Act 2 Nightmare Mercs have auras that support you. Ah, right, okay. Either by freezing all enemies or increasing your damage or attack. Ah, well, freezing all enemies is probably more beneficial, I'd assume. Man, you're killing shit so fast, I'm jealous. Well, you know how it is. Go with my double attacks. Also, you're on Nightmare Act 5. Jared's Stone, what the hell's that? A fancy... Can I give you that then? Is it identified? Yeah. Can I give you that?
I can't use that.
You suck. What class are you? He's an Iron Wolf. does not help me. I started reading The Boys as well online. It's a very weird comic. The show is very weird as well, so, you know, I'm not surprised. But compared to the actual show, the Boys comic is a lot more gay, like literally a lot more gay. There's references to guys having sex all the time. And like people raping other people. It's madness. The comic is madness. Probably a lot more grim as well in terms of like. Or more brutal, I mean. Oh, huh. That axe, when I appeared then, I was very, I was very much looking forward to seeing a powerful weapon. Or like a blue at least. Come on. So how was your week? Oh, god damn it. How was your weekend anyway? Poisoned again. Yeah, take that, yeah. No things there. Ah, shit! Get out of there! Ah, that's why. What's his name? Ice Hawk. Ah, now we'll never know what his name was. It was Ice Hawk something. It was quite... Ah, good, I'm glad. That is nice to hear. Oh, what's this? Went on another date. Ah, good, good. Was also nice, I hope. An amulet.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, what's in here? Chuck that in there.
I am overburdened.
There we go, take that. I will be back. Some woman is on Wednesday. This might actually go... Oh, good. That would be very nice. I hope it does for you. The sentence did not come out as I intended, but I think the gist of it came through. I think I got the gist of my point across. I hope so. What's this? Lightning resist 22, but this is 21 plus 9 life, so I think I'll keep that one for now. Drop your money into your... Oh, yeah, I'll do that now. Send that across. There we go. Yeah, it was a hefty amount to be running around with, wasn't it? Yeah, go for 1,000. Yeah, I'll sell you. And then quickly go back here to chuck that by there, I think. Chip ruby, yeah. And then we've got here flawed amethyst, yeah. Flawed emerald. Flawed diamond. Right, so you go by there. What are you? Oh, never mind. Goes by there. Alright, I think we're good now. I think that's everything as we would want it to be. Oh, I didn't notice the flawed amethyst. That might have been another upgrade, or whatever you want to call it, transmutation. Oh, that Demon Slayer is a very good one. if you like that sort of thing, I suppose. But I've been really enjoying it. It's kind of like Tokyo Ghoul and Bleach combined. If you have no idea what they are, then people with swords killing demons, basically. Oh, we got a towel. Not basically, that's exactly what it is. People with swords killing demons. I'll take that. Come on. Oh, come on, I just stopped being poisoned. Will you stop re-poisoning me? Pretty please. No, I need to either go further in. Oh, these. I've at least heard of Bleach. Oh, you have. Bleach is one of my favourite anime and manga. So, well, yeah, so this then, it's kind of like Bleach with the swords. Not to the extent of Bleach, because obviously they have like proper funky swords where they transform into different things, where this has swords that change colour based on the actual wielder, which is just a nice and easy excuse to make swords unique to the person wielding them, isn't it? But it works for me, I like it.
I am overburdened.
Oh, come on, man. Stop being overburdened. Oh, check that there. There we go. Oh, there we are. I don't know why the game tells you to click that button to make things, like, go into your belt. Because they don't go into your belt. It's a lie. It's all a lie. No. Oh, there is Chris. Give me that. Yeah, also similar like Bleach. They kill... Well, obviously in Bleach they fight and kill things called hollows. In this they kill demons. And it's got like other similar things. Like, I'm not sure how far into Bleach you are, so I'm not sure how... Like, you know, how much... If I say certain things of Bleach would just, you know, not make any sense, basically. But, you know, like the demons have a ranking system for the stronger ones, like what the hollows do in Bleach, basically. But they are, or were humans turned into demons, like the ghouls in Tokyo Ghoul were humans who got turned into ghouls. And then they start eating other humans. Just like in this one. They do go into your belt if there's a free column, or one made up of that. Ah, right, so it has to be this... Ooh, god, that, fine. I'm out. Oh god, I didn't buy more. I'm not pleased. No, literally all I know about Bleach is that it exists. That's fair enough. It's very good. It's very good indeed. Oh, look at that. Only 2 slots. I have zero understanding of the plot or anything. Well, Bleach is, if all those people called Soul Reapers, who are, as the name would, you know, they reap souls. So they're kind of like the Grim Reapers of their world. Basically, exactly the Grim Reapers of their world. And Hollows are people who didn't get exercised, basically. And after a while their spirit becomes restless and feral, more or less. And then when a Soul Reaper kills a Hollow with their special sword, the Hollow is exercised, and then it can peacefully move on to the afterlife. But then it becomes like very much Dragon Ball Z-esque the further into it gets. But it's very good. It's a very good anime. Oh, loads of runes down here. Shame there's not more. I learned I can make the map bigger and put it on the left. I've been playing this game for I don't know how many hours, and I only just learned I could do that when I was playing it on Thursday. I think I figured that out. There we go. Is there a second level to this bloody area? Because so far, it just says the sewers. We're looking for a heart. The heart of Davy Jones. This is somewhat promising. Might be something over here. Or maybe this will just take me back to somewhere I've already been. One of the two. Well, that's just basically done a circle, so let's go back on ourselves. Do you know if I'm looking for a level 2 in this area? If you hold L2 and press one of the potion buttons, you can feed... What?
Thanks.
Oh my god. I had no idea. So many unnecessary deaths of mercs. They could have lived. But instead I chose not to give them potions because I didn't know I could. So many died under my watch. Gone and forgotten, sadly, for them. Oh, look at that! Another thing I can't pick up. Yeah, I can't believe that. Level 2. All right, there is a level 2. Okay. So look at the map here. Oops. Problem is, making this map bigger doesn't really appear to be helping. Oh. Hello! Thank you for dropping by, and also, more than likely, sorry for disappointing you. Oh, take that. In all honesty, I also found it, fair enough. That makes me feel a little bit better about myself then, that you only discovered it yesterday. Come on, game. Cut me some slack here. Where's level 2? And also a, Oh. Lads, do you know where the stairs is to get me down? Oh, I can... Ah, for fuck's sake, that was my own fault. May as well. Yes! And the map gets a lot bigger in Nightmare. Really?
Good evening.
Well, more than just the game's difficulty changes if you play Nightmare. Good evening. That's interesting. Hell dungeons are sprawling as fuck. Honestly, I never would have guessed that they would have just made the areas bigger. That's pretty cool. Alright, sell that. Damage reduced by 1, cold resistance 13. Well, we got this one. And that one. What do you reckon? One of those two? Or 13 cold resistance? That's a lot of change. It was a lot of change. I forget what I do so quickly. Let's put you there. So you're on the way. What are you? Flawed amethyst. Oh yeah, there's 3 of those now. What were the other ones I chucked in here? Bigger areas, tougher monsters, more unique enemies, all your resistances and life leech take a hit. That's honestly, they probably go hardcore on you then. Alright, so chip topaz. Ah, there we go. How are we looking for how do I check that? Right here? Oh, here we go. So everything is 20 except for poison. Or at least 20 except for poison. What have we got here? Lightning resistance. Well, I'm going to sell that. I don't need that anymore. Only 5. Cold resistance 17. I'll sell you, because if I'm going to keep this one's... Oh no. I don't need that one. I got a 17. Keep you. Fire resistance 9. And a lightning resistance 19. There we go. Yeah, so I got these ones. I got lightning 19, cold 17, fire 9 plus damage reduced by 2. Right, I'll leave it like that then. I'll sell those 2 rings, then we got those backup ones in there in case, if we need them. Oh shit, wait a minute. Is it you? Yeah, okay. Give me loads of these, please. What are we on? 14. At level 30 you can put a point into a skill that increases all resistances. Oh, right, yeah, so don't need to really worry about that for a moment then. Jeez. I'm not going to go back looking for those weapons. Hey, we leveled up. I'm not going to go back looking for those weapons. I really want to, but I will behave myself, and I will just let them go. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Come on. This area is big. It's too big. Friend? Help me, friend! Thank you. Come on, level 2. Reveal yourself, for goodness sake. I'm going to end up streaming for... Oh, money on the floor. Is this a good sign? Okay. What's by here then? Maybe. More money. No. Doesn't appear to be a sign of anything, though. Yeah, fuck you! I told him. I found more money. I get like, the money doesn't appear to be. It's not an offering to show me that I'm going the right way, to entice me to keep walking in this direction. Sadly. Upper left. Oh, that bit there. No, that's to take us out. Sadly. Unless you mean more? A trap door? Did I miss something after you said trapdoor? Oh, I think I saw the trapdoor. Right, wait a minute. I'll come back over here. Was it by here? No. Alright. Go left all the way. Alright, okay. All the way left. Okay. Yeah, keep going this way. What, up northwest here? Is it by here? Oh, and that was this? No. Come on, game, stop being a dick. Kill it! It's on land. It's coming through the floor. Is it this by here? Nope. What about this area by here? Found it. Thank you. Very helpful, as always. Right. Just to be clear, not a sarcastic comment. Yeah, take that, Vex. There you go. Get some money. Oh.
I can't carry anymore.
There we go. Yeah, it took us a little while there, but we managed. We got through it. What's that? A giant sword. Oh no. Are you good? 8% enhanced defense and 30 defense. What's this? Oh, there we are. New helmet for you. And that one's shite, so I can drop it. Ooh. Identify the belt. Nah. 12 slots though. There we go. Ah. Well, I didn't need to drop quite so much. Ah, what? I would murder someone. Give me back my man.
Good day.
Come on, you. It's my own fault.
Not here.
I keep forgetting to shout. Heal. Thank you. Where was the sewer again? Sewer was this one by here, right? But I thought I did check my life. I guess I didn't. Always keep an eye on. The problem is I just die really fast. I think, oh yeah, I can take a few hits, and then the game's like, you know, you fought wrong. I'll think again, and then bam, dead. Oh, you go, here's the sewer. Well, the delay is really not helping. No, I don't know why it does that though, because when I load up the stream on my phone to check the delay, it's not that delayed. So I'm not sure why it's like as delayed as it is for you. I can't quite understand it. Because I've checked the settings for my streams as well, and I have set it for like the minimum or the most minimal delay. Oh god damn it, I didn't sell any of the shit I got. Nope. So that way, this way. Just Twitch being a bit of a dick with the delays. Like I said, I've set it to be the exact opposite. Oh, he even died as well. My man finished him off. Is that one? There we go. Yes. You there. Identify these things for me. Alright.
Hello.
Hello. That we will sell. We will sell that as well. You're not worth much. No point keeping you. And you, I will. A level 3 Nova Strike. No, I'll sell you. I'll sell you. What's this? Hello. Fire resistance and 1 to 3 lightning damage. I already have a fire resistance with extra gold and more fire resistance. So I'll sell you. Honestly, it tickles me. I really genuinely believe these people are joining because they genuinely believe they found a girl streaming Diablo. And it's so exciting. Oh my god, a girl streaming Diablo. Keep it. Alright, I'll go back and grab it. And then they hear me talking like, oh, it's another boy. Give me that. Stack charms until you hit maximum resistance. Alright, okay. There we go. Whoops. Didn't hold it down. Even if half your inventory is plastered with charms, it's worth it. Fair enough. I will do my utmost to not chuck the good ones away. On normal, it's not all too bad. Well, what do you mean? Like, not having much inventory space, or... What are you? You are an amethyst. But Nightmare will bend you over and tear you a new art. Alright, yeah, okay, you mean the actual items themselves. I like the difficulty. A flawed topaz. Do I have one of those? Are you a flawed sapphire? Diablo 2 is really, really unforgiving on higher diff. Yeah, I can believe that. I can believe that. Doesn't seem all that forgiving now. Yeah, I think there are no duplicates here. Right, let's roll. I do not fear the cold as you do. I have seen through the lies of the winter. There you go. You did chuck them in, yeah, you did. Alright, yeah, heart. Remember how surprised I was at your Diablo 3 powered... Ah, that was so much fun. No one stood a chance against whatever... Geralt? Sephiroth. No one stood a chance against Sephiroth. It was a sight to be seen and it was glorious. Search for the flail in the High Council. Oh no, beware the High Council. That's because I'm used to Diablo 2. Yeah, I after playing this one and like after playing Diablo 3 and then coming to play this one like after. The High Council. Where am I supposed to? I don't even know. Oh no.
You have found Kalim's heart.
Yeah, I can see why it was such a shock to you. Is what I mean.
Place it in the Herodric cube along with Kalim's other relics. The eye, the brain, and the flail.
Yeah, I'll do that, my man, but I don't have the flail. I have the eye and the brain and the heart.
Good day.
Good day to you, sir. Ethereal... no, you're gone. Right. So we've got to find his flail now and beware the High Council at the same time. Alright. I'm guessing we'll know when we're in the right area. Maybe. Oh, what's this? A stash? Who are you? How about fuck off? How's that, huh? Yeah, that's right, look at you. Crumbling. Take that, Sexton. Remember your oh, yeah. Oh, what? Ah, help. I'm stuck. I can't move properly. There we go. My man, get over here. Your faith can't save you now. Your champion might be able to, though, to be fair. Yeah, not even your champions can save you now. What the actual... It was glorious, wasn't it? You can jump over there. I've never seen that. Oh, I was doing it last time. I didn't jump that far, though. That distance was a surprise for me. But I didn't know you could jump over, like, gaps if you do the jump. Jumping straight across into upper Kuras or Fomo. I'll see if I can jump back now if I do the square one. No, not square. Alright, I've taken off. I've took that off. There you go. Yeah, see, you can't do it with jump. But if you do the actual attack in one, so if you do leap, you can't do it apparently. Yeah, jumping gaps is what the leap skill is for, but that was unexpected. No, leap doesn't work, but leap attack does. Are you going to? Where's my? No, where's my attack? It's that one. And if we keep walking, eventually my guy will teleport over here with us. Oh, there he is. Come on, my man. Get in the action. Ah. Yeah, I didn't expect him to jump that far. I didn't realise there was something to jump at. It was fun though. Put some points in frenzy. Oh, fuck's sake, poisoned. Can I do that? Oh, I can. Yeah, let's check the 2. Frenzy is your main damage skill, not double swing. Right, okay. So we'll chuck that on circle, and we'll chuck leap on that because I'm not going to use it anyway. Okay, am I moving super fast now? For a sec. What does Frenzy do? Frenzy allows you to swing 2 swords at once. Each successful attack increases your overall speed. Oh, okay. Oh my god, look at me go! So the more hits I manage, the more hits, like the faster I can do attacks. Or I just run around like an absolute ninja for a bit. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's booby trapped. Okay. There we are. You'll be zooming up and down the map like a racing dog with a wad of ginger up his hand. Well, that's an expression I've never heard. I've tried ginger, I get it. I just never heard that expression. Frenzy is where being a barbarian starts being fun. Oh, that's exciting times, because I've enjoyed it up until now, so I guess it's just going to be next level enjoyment now. I do need to boost my mana a bit more though, I think, so I can do my jumps and stuff a bit more often. A damaged axe. No, you're right. Oh. What's this? The Forgotten Temple. Why is there an enemy right at the door? What's this about? Ah! Okay, we're safe, we're safe. Kind of. Oh, snake boys! You don't. Okay, what did I say beforehand? You'll get mana from mana, leech and bat. Oh, right, yeah, okay. Yes, from that. What was oh, what's this? And mana potions if you really need it. Yeah, that's a fair point. I just need to remember to do my orders, my battle orders. Is that yellow? I think that's yellow. Your weapons are very good though. You'll walk all over Diablo if you can avoid dying. Well, fingers crossed we avoid the dying part then. 10% lightning resistance. What does this do? Ooh, I gain 4 strength, 10 life, replenish life, regenerate mana. You're a bit of a glass cannon, right? What do you reckon? This one here that I've got the things in, or this one? I got enhanced defense there. Oh, this area is complete, apparently. Let's go. Oh. Take that. No, I've already gone there. The new one. Right, okay. I think this one has a way higher defense. No, maybe not way higher. No, well, it's higher, but
I'll put that to good use.
You get some stat buffs and what have you. I'm not sure if they mean anything to the Merc, but you can have it. Yeah, what you got, lads? Come on. Reduced poison is good because poison seems to be what's getting you most. Yeah, poison is my kryptonite for some reason. It's because I don't realise when I've been poisoned, so I just take tons of damage, run into a new battle, and then die almost instantly because I didn't realise I was missing 99% of my health from a poisoning that I didn't realise I sustained. Oh, teleported me back. I clearly made that jump game. Oh, what's this? Yeah, it's kryptonite. That's the word. It is my one weakness. Nothing. No interior there. Right. Come on now. Something fun. Oh, isn't it? Well, this one definitely isn't forgotten. Where's blood?
I can't.
Why not? I mean you can't. Out of the way, skeleton. Arrows. I don't need any of that. What about here? Oh, isn't it? I think that has an inside. What's this? Yeah.
Impossible.
This man is literally fighting sentient trees and he's telling me about impossible. In one of those temples you can find a tomb that gives you 5... Ooh! Right, well, let's find that. Hey, an amulet. There you go. Probably need to use this on it. What do you do now? +1 to curse for a necromancer, so not for me. Oh. It's in the cursed bazaar in the ruined temple. Ah, right, we'll have to go back for that then. What do you do? What do you do? +6 poison damage over 3 seconds. It's not too great, really. Well, we'll run around here until we figure out where the fast travel point is, and then I'll fast travel back to the other area to find that tomb. Even though it doesn't really matter, I suppose, since we know I can just jump over. Come on, game, give me something good. Oh, what? Oh, God damn it. This game is mocking me. Keep trying to find doors, and I just don't see a door. Run all the way around, and then I discover a door that I could have used in the first place. And not had to like run around to find. The absolute mockery of it. Oh. What's this? Is this a new area? Yeah, that's a new area. Alright, let's... Wait a second, you. Die, you zealots! I like how the mercenaries are struggling to keep up with me now. No, I don't think that's one of the things in there. But we'll have a look. I might be wrong. It's been known to happen from time to time. No. Oh shit. Right, how can there be, like, alive people down here? I suppose they could have been eating spider. Vile Maul! Alright. Rectu Maul. And you killed Qui-Gon Jinn somehow.
Good to see you.
Ain't got time for this, my man.
You have done well, my friend.
What?
Your courage and valor are an inspiration to us all.
What have I done?
Now the time has come to face those responsible for the evil that has stifled our land. You must destroy the High Council of Zakarum. Long ago, these elders were charged with the stewardship of Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred, who was imprisoned within the Guardian Tower. Through the generations, these pious men slowly fell more and more under the sway of Mephisto's malevolent power. And the Council became an evil mockery of its former glory.
I must have mentioned that Maul means face in German, as in shut your face. You probably have, but I didn't remember that.
Fanatics. That is why you must travel to the temple city of Travancore.
Which is why Darth Maul is kinda hilarious. Well, they didn't change his name to make it sound more intimidating in German. They just left him as Darth Shut Your Face. No, you're gone. You're gone. What do you do? Yeah, you're gone. Yeah, I'm gonna sell that. Is it not? No. That's weird. Why wouldn't they do that? Yeah, alright, so I do need to get one more thing. That feels a bit, oh, you can just combine them. Oh, there we go. I don't know. Do you think they would have not done that? You know, oh yeah, it sounds a bit stupid. Let's not call him that and give him a better, more suitable name. Oh yeah, I need more strength so I can use this. Lightning and fire resistance. And 156 defense. What do I need? 65. Oh, here we go. Yeah, buddy, that's way better, I think. 2 strength, 9 life, 16 lightning, 13 fire, 10 lightning. Very good armor, true. There we are, my man, you can have this one now.
I'll put that to good use.
And then I'll sell that one. I forgot I had that in my inventory. I will sell you. What are you worth? 5k, what are you worth? 15 grand, hell yeah. There you go. What was I doing again? Yeah, there is a fast travel spot in Upper Kurast. So it... Oh yeah, I was killing Darth Spider thing. Let's have a look here. 23% chance of getting a doodah. Oh. It's really annoying when you get a bloody locked chest and the game gives you a healing potion out of it. Like, oh yeah, that definitely felt worth my bloody time. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Sharp Rend. What do you got, lads? Come on. Put a fight, is it? Fucking losers. There's a lot of you. Bastard sword. Unidentified. We're dealing with an unidentified bastard. Come on. Oh, a ring. I will take the ring to Modo. I am dying of poison. If only I had armor that reduced the duration of poison. Come on. Stop missing. Crap. Doesn't seem like I'm going to get anything particularly good from this area. A trap. Well, we got experience, so that's its own reward, I guess. I'm still poisoned. What more could you want from life? Alright. Yeah, someone finally stole something remotely valuable. Oh. Can I? Doesn't appear to be an inside to there. Come on, Chance, what do you got? I'm stuck. There you go. Come on, where's the fast travel spot? Where are you? Hey, that gets rid of your poison as well? Oh, thank God. I keep getting caught on things that appear to be trees, but they don't look like trees when I'm walking up to them. So I don't think I'm going to get caught, and then all of a sudden I'm stuck. Honestly, I feel like a fucking superhero when I'm doing those jumps. What you got? What you got? Hey. Yeah, if it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be up here. But I get the feeling I'm not going to find it, and I'm going to have to just accept that for now. Ooh, fair bit of money on him for a single corpse. That's why I find the barbarians so much fun. Oh, it's brilliant, the jumping from like flipping area to area. Oh shit. Fuck you, Sexton. Sinfester the Jagged. What a weird name. Right, we're all the way back to the bloody start of this area, and I still haven't seen the bloody teleporter. Sorceresses can teleport, but jumping into a demon's face is just a different level. Oh, it is. It really is. Teleporting is a cool ability, but it's just... it doesn't have that personal touch.
Impossible.
Go to the bazaar. Yeah, I was just hoping to find the teleporter first, so I could get back here easier. Why am I alright. Come on, game. Just show me where the teleporter is. I'm not sure if there's anywhere else to look. It's like a little U shape or something on the map, I believe. Alright, we'll find it later. Oh, you won't jump from here. There! My man. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that power! Waypoints are sometimes the very devil to find. Yeah, it also doesn't help when you're blind. The game did not make them easy to see at all. Unless like you can full on see it. Like there we are, look, there's the one in this area. You can see it's got that weird sort of shape to it and whatnot. I missed one, I see it. Wait, no. That's the bazaar. We'll find it in a minute. We'll find the place with the 5 attribute points first. Alright lads, come on now. Abort. Nothing in there. Kill this guy so he stops respawning. What was the place called again? The Forgotten Ruins. Oh look, I jump over there. Ah, poison! Because I'm an idiot. Who always gets poisoned. Ooh, small charm, thank you. Maybe that's a charm to stop me from getting poisoned all the time. No, why am I killing them so fast? What's going on? They weren't dying that fast before. There'll be a book you need to take to the... Oh! Oh, wait a minute!
It pains me to waste time with you, so I'll get right to the point. There is a very special book which you must find for. It was written long ago by a sage known as Lam Essen, who studied Skatsimi magic and the effects of the prime evils on the mortal world. The Black Book was lost when the children of Zakarum took over this land. Now you must reclaim it without delay. Its knowledge may aid us in this dark time ahead.
There we go, that might help. Also, I went to him because I completed a quest for him the other day and I couldn't remember if I got the reward or not. Repairs duration by 1. And what do you do? That would rather view. What's this? Plus 4% life steal. But you don't do... Oh, no, I'm going to stick with what I got. This new charm adds 1 to 2 cold. Yeah, balls to that. Which one's better?
I can't use that.
It doesn't matter which one's better, you can't use it. Goodbye. Oh. No. Worry not. Quickly get myself a bit more comfortable there. Your swords will be hard to beat for quite a while. Yeah, I oh god. I can see that being the case. Same for my armor, I got quite lucky with that. I'm pretty sure I got the armor and the sword, at least one of the swords, from the same like group of enemies as well. I killed a boss, I think it was a story boss, and he dropped me like 4 pieces of yellow stuff. If you're obscenely lucky, Mephisto, Diablo or Bale might drop a better sword. But fingers crossed. Who's there? But I wager you'll be using them in Nightmare. Really? I'm not sure if my swords are that good or the game is just that cheap with giving you new good stuff. Oh, they go this way out. Have you been in here? Yeah, we have been in here. Don't forget to get them repaired. Oh yeah, the game can be very cheap. Yeah, I have noticed that, to be honest, so far. I've gotten lucky every now and again though, evidenced by the swords. Where's the... there we go. The intended way is to trade with other players and to rerun bosses with good drops over and over. Ah, right. It's one of those ones. That makes sense. I prefer when games do like Diablo 3 and just constantly make the gear better and better to justify going back to do stuff, not the game is so cheap that if... oh. Did they just break both my weapons at the same time? Ah, damn it, I wanted to pick that up. I can't believe both of the swords broke at the same time. That's ridiculous and amazing at the same time. Wrong one. Honestly, both swords snapped out at the same time.
Not in town.
Shut up, you. There you go. Alright, I'll have another little look around. If I can't figure out where...
I can't.
Oh, the ruined temple. This is where you said. That's the only trouble with crystal swords, they break fast. Yeah, kind of in the name, I suppose. Mold field. So what would you do in the bathroom? Okay, I set off a trap, but it didn't do anything. Yeah, I'll take the crate now. Right, ladies, don't stand a chance. Look at me go. I am amazing now. So I'll get a greater man as well, just in case. You never know. One might come in handy. Oh shit. Come on, my man. Bolts. Oh shit. What have I missed it? Find the blackened temple within... Oh, right. No, I gotta go there for that book. Find the temple in the bazaar and... no. Right, this was the temple that you said I needed to find, isn't it? Or the ruin. Where's the book? Oh. No. Aha!
I can't carry anymore.
Ooh! Well, I don't need you. Oh no, you're unidentified. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Right, and we use you. No? Why can't I use it? Do I need to go give this book to the man, the person? I think that's everything to interactive in here. Thank you. Go, go, go! Take it to the alchemist. All right, okay. Right. Yeah. Absolute ninja.
Greetings.
The alchemist, that would be... Is it Alcor? Alcor?
Found the book. It should give all of us here some insight into the nature of the prime evils. Ah, but as for you...
As for me...
Good day.
Was it these he gave me? 5 points for this. Ninja is like the polar opposite of what you are. I can dream. Just checking one in strength just in case something comes up weapon wise. I can pretend. A flawed topaz. Is that one? Hey, it is. Look at that. Look at me go.
Good day.
Yeah, sell you. Sell you. And you.
Not here.
You're the most beefcakey, screaming in your face ninja. I'm like a Ninja Turtles ninja, because you know they're ninja, but they do a lot of shouting and they're not very stealthy sometimes. So I'm the same caliber of ninja as the Turtles. Alright, let's have a look here. Is that icon anywhere to be seen? No, it's really not. We got the whole... What am I stuck on? There's nothing on the map.
Impossible.
Oh, fuck off then. I have the whole area mapped out. And that icon is nowhere to be seen. If you put an emerald in your armor, you can even be green. What, can my armor... What? Oh, I could, couldn't I? Then I would be a Ninja Turtle. Oh, wait, there's enemies in there. Have I not been in this room? Is this where it is? Up I go. Not this one right now. Ah. In Act 5, a guy who puts sockets into your gear. Ah, right, okay. Come on, game, why won't you just show me where the fucking teleporting pad is? It probably won't work on special arm. Yeah, probably not. It'd be too overpowered, I'd imagine. Or at least that would be the mindset of the developers. Yeah, I have no clue why this thing isn't appearing, but it's clearly nowhere on this map. Or maybe it's not catching my eye. Something to wear only in camp for the character screen. Ooh, I missed something, I think. You could make a ceremonial full piece. That would be cool. Wait a minute. Is that it? Wait a minute. Where's it gone? Oh no. I give up. I'm just going to the next area. Unless... Where am I now? Fuck's sake, right there! Cunt. Let's never speak of this again. We will go on with our lives. It's there, he went right past. I probably went right past him multiple times. Oh. How long have I been streaming anyway? Oh, awesome. Always in the last place you look. Jump! Thank you. Still got a bit of time then. Take the two of those as well, just in case. Well, you are blind. Yeah, it's a good excuse to have. Not even figurative. No, it's the only upside to it. It's an easy excuse when you're being a bit of a tit and you don't see something for ages. Bit of money for there. Where are we? Oh, that one's got a different colour. Is he a fancy one? Gloom Crawler. Oh, that's not a very good name. Morning Star though. There you go. It's a shame your buddy, your mercenary, doesn't have his own little inventory, so you could just chuck in one or two things to save you going back all the time. Because right now the guy's a proper freeloader, makes me carry everything, and then I still give him some nice things from time to time. It feels a bit unfair. Because you can't even use, oh, you know, he's killing demons for you, pulling his weight that way. Because I'm killing more. I carry everything, and I perform better in combat. When has he ever gone back to the person and brought me back to life? Never, that's when. Oh, what's that? Alright, okay. Alright, nothing of any real importance in there. He does kill himself in sympathy if you... Yeah, but that's true loyalty, that. Yeah, I suppose you could look at it that way. You dying brings him so much like pain, and he's so distraught at losing you that he just commits suicide. I'd rather he came over to me and gave me CPR or something, to be honest. Something beneficial to me. Also, he doesn't consider my wallet when he kills himself. Because I've given him equipment and gear, so I can't just get a new one, because then I've got to find new gear.
I can't carry anymore.
Come on then, you and your inability to carry more.
Yes?
What's the weapons like? 17 and 16.
Good. Diablo and Baal have surely found the temple city by now.
Right.
They seek to free their brother Mephisto, who was imprisoned.
I'm guessing they don't accomplish this goal because there's no Mephisto or Baal in Diablo 3.
His brothers do.
It's just Diablo,
Hatred upon the
as our main man likes to call him. You're gone. You're gone. Same for you. What do? Poison resistance 5, you're gone. And goodbye to you. Is that worth keeping, by the way, with the free sockets? Is there something good we could make with that out of the runes? Just in case, I'm going to check it by here for now. Oh, I can't remember if I asked you, but did you watch the Square Enix 25-year anniversary for Final Fantasy VII the other week? Because if not, I can't remember if they showed any gameplay. I don't think they did, but they announced the next part of the Final Fantasy VII remake, as well as confirming that it's going to be a trilogy of games. It's remake is part 1, then reunion is part 2, and I think by the time we get runes to make a free socket rune word, we'll want better swords. Fair enough. I'll sell that when we get back then. Yeah, and I can't remember if they done like any real details for it, but they've also announced a remake for Crisis Core. I'm not sure if you've played that on the PSP. But it's in that one you play as Zack, and then you get to find out more about Cloud's backstory and the person who he's pretending to be, basically, or thinks he is, I guess, more accurate to say. It's a really cool game, but they're doing a remake of that. Ah, here we go. We're in this area now. I did play Crisis Core back in the day. It's a very good game. I remember the boss battle with Sephiroth was a very fun battle in that one. So yeah, they're doing a remake for that. They're also doing part 2 of the Final Fantasy VII remake in the near future, which I'm very excited for. It's a bit sad how the whole ending is a yeah, that is... Well, but not for the remakes though. Because obviously with the remakes, they got that whole Destiny is no longer set in stone, so maybe it won't be set in stone for Crisis Core. Maybe this will be an alternate history Crisis Core, where Zack and Angel get to be best friends forever and be alive. But then I guess they can't, because in Final Fantasy VII Remake, Cloud does still have the Buster Sword, so he has to get the Buster Sword off Zack, and Zack has to get the Buster Sword off Angel, or however you say his name. I think it's Angel though. I can't remember properly. Honestly, I love how I can just fucking jump back and forth, up and down from these. Hooah! Hey! Found it straight away, look at that! Didn't even mean to find it. What's this? So we got this one, which is to find the flail. It says beware of the High Council. Kill the High Council, very good. Smash the what's this? The compelling orb. Alright, yeah, so these two are the same mission, and these one is after those ones, I guess. Although I do like how one of them is beware of the High Council, and then the other mission is, oh fuck it, don't beware of them, kill them. No one liked those guys anyway. Oh, yeah, he has a fancy name. Is it Geleb Flamefinger? Interesting. Oh, I found the council. Oh shit, I'm dying. Jump! Jump! Continue to jump! Run away! Fuck, I can't run. Right, fight! Come on! Attack faster, damn you! His nail vile hand! Right, who the fuck summoned dragons? Ah, it's you and you, is it? Hawk Ice Fist. Right, why do all of them have names with hands in the name? Or related to hands, there was like a vile finger. This is how it goes for most people. Well, you just find them by mistake and then all of a sudden... Oh wow, there's the council. Yeah, sounds about right.
The dark powers.
Yeah, I managed to kill them though. They didn't kill me. They very nearly did, more than once. But thankfully they weren't able to finish off the job. Alright, that's my guy. Never mind. Ignore him. Yeah, have it, lads, have it. Know you're better. I'll take that.
I am
I'll take...
overburdened.
Ooh, a whole diamond.
I am overburdened.
Tell you what, I'm not even going to argue with the burdens. We're just going to go back and...
Ridding Kurost of the Council of Zakarum was
maybe they just
essential.
get off on hand. Maybe it's in freaks, who knows? God knows. They are demons. True. They might be very into that more extreme stuff. Very much into it. Oh. Oh. No drinks. Oops. Right, there you are.
Hello.
We got 2 bows, gun, an axe. Are you sure? Thank you. What a woman. Sharp giant sword of craftsmanship. That's a terrible name for a sword, and I'm selling it because of that stupid name. Plus 3 energy, 2 energy. You're gone as well. Come on, my man. I can't believe the council was just there. Take you. Take you. Hey, there's the flail. Take you. I'll have you as well. So look, my mission's end. There we are, there's that done. Right. Out you go. Same for you. In you go. Oh! Oh, a fancy flail. One to 40 lightning damage? Damn. Is that a weapon I should use, or is that just a weapon like the staff that is going to disappear in a bit, so don't get attached? What do we got here?
I can't.
Ah, right, wait a minute. If I put it in my inventory, does it work?
Impossible.
No, okay. Bam! Oh yeah, it's gone. Already. Alright. I probably don't have time for this, but we'll try it anyway. It's gonna go away once you hit the orb. Yeah, I thought it would. It seemed too nice to just be gifted that. Oh, a flawed topaz. Right, at minimum, we're gonna go to level 2 and find the fast travel spot in this area. Depending on how fast... Can I just, like, jump over? No. What about by here? Can I jump from here? No. Here? So childish. Ah, it's a trap. In multiplayer, it's common to trade it away because a new character can instantly kill. Oh, fair play. Yeah, seems like the smart thing to do, to be fair. Is there a door here or something? Oh, there we go. Who goes there? Ugh. More bastards want to poison me. 2 Kalim's wills are recommended starting equipment for a frenzy. You would probably be near enough unstoppable, I'd imagine, for the first, like, 1 or maybe 2 acts with 2 of those. Especially if you manage to get high levels of lightning trigger for you. Ow! That's just mean. Oh, this guy's got a name. Fleshmore something. I didn't mean to use that one. Give me the gauntlets. Who knows, maybe these gauntlets will help me resist cold. Wouldn't that be nice? Give me those. Oh, give me that one as well. Right, hop in here. Chuck at it. Give me that. Chuck that in there. What are we dealing with here? Attack rating and 50. Is my belt broke? Oh no. Hello. What have we here? A lord who did a lot of damage is what we have there. Take you. Looking at the map is not helping me in this area. I can't see where the doors are. Oh, wait a minute, that reminds me. So look, what did this area used to look like then? Undead, something sort of a doll. Oh, it's not good, is it? It's not pretty. Ooh, a rune! Thank you. These Dark Lords are fucking strong. Oh, alright, no, probably just because there's a fancy one by Bile Fawn the Mauler. Why am I getting all the Maulers? The Mauls and the Maulers in my playthrough here? Darth Bile the Vader. The Vaderer. You know, mix it up a bit. Oh, come on, game. At what point did low-level weapons like crude maces and low-quality maces to be no longer sensible to be placing them where we are. Oh, another rune. Another shield. I'll take that. Alright, let's take that.
I am overburdened.
Alright, come on. Let's go.
Good day.
Oh yes, I doesn't sell that sword, didn't I? I can't remember if I grabbed it or not. What are you? I don't use daggers, so you're gone. I picked up arrows by mistake, apparently. Barbarian only. See, the problem is this one gives me boosts the stats I don't use, but it also has the repair. Low level crap will always drop left and right. Yeah, I get that. It just feels like at some point the game is going to be like, you know what? This area is too fancy to be having that sort of shite. 20 maximum stamina and 10 life. That seems pretty decent, but probably not for my character. Sell you. Yours is better. Yeah, right, let's chuck that there. Yeah, there's the sword. Grab you. Sell you, so we got the space there again. What do you do? 2,000? Not bad. Your amulet is also better. I'll sell the amulet as well. There we go. What are we up to now anyway? 79 grand already. You can have the lot. I'll organise those later, except for that one. Let me move that out of the way, because it's going to confuse me otherwise. I changed my mind. I'm organising most of them now. I don't recall putting you there. Alright. Oh yeah, I came from that direction, so we got to go this way. Oh. Nothing? Alright. So I'd accept the low level shite over nothing. It's when the game's just getting childish, like, oh, you know what, you don't like what I'm giving you? Fine, have nothing then. But you miss having your shit now, don't you? Speed, right, so we got to keep our eyeballs out now for the fast travel spot. Ooh, a champion. Great, these guys are just called maulers. No, I hear you don't like me maulers. How about a new enemy type, and I'm just going to call all of them mauler. Oh, is that a door? No. Those little skeleton bastards will put the fear of God into you on hell. I imagine it's the numbers. The sheer just amount of them is probably just intimidating and terrifying. They explode when they die. Oh, okay, well I wasn't expecting them to be kamikaze enemies. Yeah, that's even worse. I always run away from them and let the merc kill them because the explosion doesn't... Oh, really? That's weird. Any reason why? My guy, are you just standing there getting shot through a wall or through a door? We got... Oh, what's up here? Probably a bug. Yeah, I'd imagine so. A good one, though. A bug that actually helps the player. It's nice for a change. There we go. Top up the old health bar. But I've died to them so many times back in... Well, back in the day, you're still learning... learning everything, isn't it, I suppose? take it. Whenever you fight them, make sure your health is topped up. Well, even on this difficulty, or are you referring to the harder difficulties now? Look how it goes down when you kill them.
I can't carry anymore.
Ah! Which one? Oh, my health. Oh. Yeah, I've noticed those guys do a load of damage to me as well. The is it Dark Lords or Death Lord, whatever they're called? When there's like 2 or 3 of those guys, they kind of ruin my health bar. Oh, my man, freezing them all. Look at you. You should do that sort of thing more often. I am the shortcuts. Oh, I could have just walked through this door here. Come on. Oh, door by here. Yeah, we got it. Right. What time are we on now? 2 hours and 2 minutes. Do you know how long we are away from a boss? If we're like 10 to 15 minutes away, I'll keep going to the boss. If it's like, half an hour or something, I'll have to leave it for today. Mephisto is at the end of the... Right, right. Well, let's finish the act then. If this is the last part, then we're done for Act 3. I'll finish it. Not far now. Okay, cool. He's on level 3. Oh, yeah, so that would have been a very annoying time to end the stream. Right, Alright, where do we go? No, I can't jump to that. This music's a bit somber, isn't it, with the violins? And cellos, probably. Oh, level 3, here we go. Alright, Mephisto, you bastard, where are you? Imagine the smell in that. Oh, probably putrid. Like just foul. Kill. Oh yeah, it even says kill him now. All the. Yeah, and it's a ludicrous amount as well. Ah, there's more. Heal. Why are there more council members? Steve? How is your man not gagging and vomiting all the time? Because he has a stronger stomach than I. Thankfully, because if he had my stomach, it wouldn't be going so well.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
How much we carrying? We can carry more. Come on, game. Right over there. No, I can't even be asked. We gotta go back anyway. They just killed our man.
Good evening.
Oh no, nothing. Alright.
Good evening.
Good evening. Still closed. What's this? This is a long sword. 4 to 28 damage. Yeah, I noticed he died. That sword might be a good one to give him though. Chuck some things on it and he'd be good to go.
Greetings.
Give him back. Come on, you useless man. Let's have a look. What does more damage? He's on 28 to 53.
I'll put that to good use.
1664. There we are. You can have that one now then. And then maybe I'll give him some gems in a bit. Or not. Because we're at the end of the act now anyway, so... Nearly forgot. There you go. Any good? Poison resistance and hit recovery. No, what we already have is better. Alright, come on Mephisto, where are you, son? Oh! Found more council members. But get on the fire, you fucking idiot! What are you stood there for? Just standing there. Ah! Oh! This really hurts! Ah! But I enjoy the pain. Oh! Fuck, I found him! Yeah, go on. Attack not Mephisto, my man. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Die, you bastard! You stuck, Mephisto? I can't see how much health he has. Let's assume I'm winning though. Ah, fuck you, son. Yes, let the hatred flow through you. That's the Star Wars reference.
The world will have peace.
Right, what we got here? A zombie head, I'll take you. Ord rune, Gothic shield, Mephisto's soul stone, collapsed
I can't
orb.
carry anymore. I am overburdened.
I'm overburdened and the game... Oh, here we go. That's a good one to get rid of.
I am overburdened.
Ah, come on! There we go. Ah, is that Claymore yellow as well? Because if it is, I'm going to have to grab that. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere, sword. That Claymore might be good. Yeah, okay.
Our faith in you was well deserved.
Well, I've
But
killed the last
Diablo
two
has made
demons.
his
Why
way
would
to
you
hell,
think...
And it is likely that Baal followed him there. Enter the infernal gate and kill the Lord of Terror before all is lost. Only then will our world be saved.
To a Deckard Kane. Why don't you do more, huh?
Hello.
Hello. I don't need you. I'm not going to look at you. Ooh, look at that. Shit. 10 grand. Wow, that's good. 14,000. That feels like it shouldn't be worth that much. So, is there a way for me to give this to a necromancer on a different save? Or can I not give that to another character? Because if I can't give that to my necromancer character, then there's no point in me keeping it, and I may as well just sell it. TV will turn off in 5 minutes. Well, how about no TV? What do you think you are? Oh. Put it in the shed. Yeah, but when I do that and I load up a different character, I can't act like there's nothing there. You might need if you make a new character, they can access it. Have you got to get to a certain distance into the game or something then? Because I'll quickly show you now before I end the stream, just to show you. Is that yellow? Yeah, that's yellow as well, isn't it? Oh my god, what's going on here again with all these yellows? Alright, let's have a look then. What's this claymore like? See, that's good as well. No, I made a new online character. 3,000. 4 life, 10% poison resistance. 6 to 4. No, I think I'll keep what I got, I reckon, for that. Yeah, I'll show you now. I'll show you. So, I will chuck these, because they're for. And I'll chuck that, 'cause that's a good thing as well. So we got those all in chest number 3. 4 even. I think that's for sale though. That doesn't seem like the best of claymores, that. Alright. Come back here. Where was that yellow? I think that's yellow, isn't it? Or is it not? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's definitely yellow. 42% enhanced defense, 5 strength, 3 dexterity, 28% cold resistance, and is that 6 fire? I think that said. Seems pretty good. Pretty good indeed. So look here, make sure there's no other chests and shite to look at here. Right lads, I've killed your master Belial. Do you really think you stand a chance, Mr. Martha Dragon Hand? No, you don't stand a chance. Is the answer. You're a moron. Get out of here. Alright, have they killed my mate again? Fuck's sake, this guy's useless. I'm gonna bring him back alive, bring him back to life just so he can feel abandoned when I get a new bloody companion. Although I feel like I'm gonna have to start Act 4 now, because otherwise I'm gonna have to run back to this area. No, I'll start. You what? What the fuck was that? I'll start the new act tomorrow. Right, which might be better than mine? This armor. What does my one have? Well, mine has 13 cold and 16 lightning, plus... Yeah, but I think my one's better. Oh, it's just kind of been... Right, so last thing we'll do now, and then we will jump off for the evening.
Yes?
No, wait a minute. We'll do it in order. We're not savages.
Hello.
It's not worth much though, apparently. You're gone. You're gone. Let's bring him back just so we can feel abandoned when I leave him to get a different companion.
What do you need?
Yeah. Also, I might take that armor off him just so I can give it to a different character, and the shield maybe, because the shield's pretty good. Both of these are yellow, so I don't really want to leave them on him if I'm when I'm ready to buy a new companion. I think I'm gonna sell that one. Just to check if I sell it. Oh yeah, I'll go by here. No, it won't. Oh, okay, thank God. Yeah, so as we see here, so these are all in shed number 4. Or the third shed one. So we leave that by there, so Act 4 has no mercs, you can keep, alright, fair enough. So we'll save that by there. So that's the end of the stream for today, but before we end the stream properly, so we got Toby Rama right here, who is also, as you can see, an online character, also a necromancer. Watch out, the game's going to dick me over, like, oh, what about me? Chest's right there, innit? And then if we run over here, watch now, watch this now, it's all going to be there. I've looked multiple times. There we are, see? Nothing there. And this is an online character. The Heroderic Cube. Why have I put that there? That's weird. Yeah, so for some reason, like, the stuff I put there don't... Like, I can't... I think the shared ones must be for... If you're playing 2-player with a friend, and you put something in shared, they can collect it, is what I think it means. But yeah, so for some reason, you're not able to actually share stuff. Oh shit, yeah, this is I think this is a ladder character. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? This game is a load of fucking wank. I did make this one ladder, but I don't think I meant to make him ladder though. This game is fucking stupid. Alright, well, so we'll leave it on Blizzard, you suck, as my man there likes to say. So thank you for joining me, Hastrika. Have a great evening. I will hopefully see you tomorrow, and we will start Act 4. Bye now.